Good afternoon. Welcome to Who's Tom and Dick? With your hosts, Martin Weavers and Patrick Mortimer. Hey, how you doing, Mart?
You're jolly today?
Are you alright? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're sitting in your kitchen on a bright sunny day.
I know, and all these bright colours around us as well.
What could be better, hey?
We're all pinks and greens and everything, aren't we? So,
And we had a date night, didn't we, Saturday?
we did.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody else.
We went and saw old, a lot of people won't know who he is internationally, but in the UK, Jimmy Tarbuck.
Yeah, one of the most famous comedians and TV presenters ever.
Tarby. That was a very good show, wasn't it?
It was.
He's 84 now.
Yeah, yeah.
And he did 2 hours, an hour each half, didn't he?
Yeah, and
That was damn good, really.
yeah, he did a question and answer, and I asked a few questions, didn't
Yes,
I?
you did. That's quite embarrassing, wasn't it? But
Shall I get rid of Patrick with one of them? he didn't know the answer to that, though, did he?
no, but no, it's still good to see him go, and that's another one I can tick off me bucket list.
Yeah. Hadn't you seen him before?
I'd seen him in 1976.
Oh, you have seen him, but we actually met him, though, didn't we?
I said I was one of his biggest fans, and the last time I saw him was in 1976.
Yeah, he's not getting rich on you, is he?
But anyway, he was a good old boy, and hopefully, you never know, we did tap him up, didn't we?
We
Just
certainly
to see
did.
if he'd come on the podcast.
Yes, and he said contact his agent, which
I've done.
we did, or Patrick did. I got home. Do you know what? I hadn't even got home, and Patrick texted me. I've texted the agent. I said, "How the hell did you get that?" He said, "It was in the program." So,
No, it was a good night out.
yes,
And,
it was, and I'm looking forward to our next night out.
And thanks for the Coke and the Mars bar, by the way.
Oh, that's all right. Thanks for the ticket.
I shouldn't admit about that because when you were listening to this, you had a Mars bar. You should eat chocolate.
It was me encouraging you with the packet of Maltesers.
Yeah.
So, and other chocolates are available.
Well, yeah, exactly. And another thing in the news, did you see the guy who's reached 111? He's supposedly the oldest living man alive as we speak.
When you said he's reached 111, I thought he plays for Gloucestershire or something like cricket.
Got 111 wickets.
Yeah, 111 runs. It shows how much you know about cricket.
111 years,
Not out.
225 days.
Wow.
Today, that's his actual age.
That
Do you realise he was born the same year as the Titanic sunk?
No?
Well, he was. So he's a lucky guy.
Well, talking of the Titanic, I've got the autograph of the youngest surviving member of that.
Have you?
Milvina Dean, yeah. And she was 100 odd when she died.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm a
Crikey.
big Titanic fan. So, yeah.
Well, he was asked what he put his longevity down to, and he said fish and chips every Friday.
Right.
And he was an avid rambler, apparently.
Ah.
A rambler.
Not a naked one.
No, I thought he was. We'd be all right because we do a lot of rambling, don't we?
Well,
Or
yeah.
Is that a different sort of rambling?
In this studio, we do.
But 111 years. Just think what he's seen.
God, blimey.
You know, he's seen the man land on the moon. Almost somebody learned to fly.
Well, and until last year, oh no, it wouldn't have been one queen because it was 53, wasn't it, when she came to...
Yeah, he's seen a few more.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but I often think of that for older people, what they saw and, you know, what we have nowadays, and they'd just be, well, he must be amazed,
Yeah.
the things that have been going on because, you know, there's been so much change in the world.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you think back to the Titanic, I mean, that seems like, well, it was years ago, 111 years ago, to be precise. But, you know, him being alive during that time,
Yeah.
it just shows you how long ago it was.
But look at the clothing they wore in all those films that you see of the Titanic.
Yeah.
And what clothes he's wearing now. How the clothes have changed over the years, you know, and through the war with the old demob suits and all
Well, mine
things.
have, but yours still look pretty
Mine
dated
is
to
still
me.
in the cupboard.
How old is that Emirates shirt you got on there?
It's the current season, mate. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I don't know much about Arsenal, so. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to have a chat about drugs today.
We are, yeah. And But only the drugs that we have.
Oh, right. Oh, blast, I've made the wrong list then.
Yeah.
I've
we don't
been
think...
speaking to my dealer this week, and he's come up with a list. But
Well, we only know to talk about what we have, surely.
I think there's going to be a few mispronunciations with these drugs, and I think I'll probably go through my drugs first, if you don't mind, just to get it out of the way.
Can I just dedicate this little section to Ian Carter?
Right.
Because he loves it when we get all the things wrong.
Okay.
So, we don't actually mean to get it wrong, neither. So we do apologise to people who we mispronunciate and you go and order the wrong drug.
Yeah. The interesting thing about this little discussion is the fact that we've also found out how much each drug costs.
Oh, God, yeah.
And that's quite surprising, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you work out how much your tablets are a day?
No, I didn't.
I actually worked out how much it cost me a day. Because what we did, we said, go and do this. And then we went on, obviously Pat lives where he lives. We don't actually live in the same house together, do we, Pat?
No. Let's get that straight. Let's get that clear from day one, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we live with our wives, and I said to Pat, you write your list down and I'll write my list down, which came to give me a really good idea, which we'll show you later on in the podcast.
Let them be the judge of that. Anyway, I think you're going to out-trump me with your the price of your drugs, but I'll run through mine.
Yeah.
And I'll try and say them with my teeth in, and if I can't get them right, I'll take my teeth out.
Right.
So the first drug I take is amitriptyline hydrochloride. That's not bad, is it?
No, that's not bad for a start.
And that comes in at a massive 6p.
A tablet.
6p a tablet, yeah. And I take one of those. Perhaps you can be adding these up so you'll get my daily cost.
Right, hold on, right. I'll make a list now. So 6p?
6p. The next one's not going to be too difficult. The next one is a dissolvable aspirin.
Yeah.
That comes in at a massive 2p.
2p. So you haven't put them in order then?
Oh, no, I haven't put them in order. Sorry, I'm not. No, yeah.
I've got mine in a list, top 10.
Oh, right. Anyway.
Go on then. You've done...
Number 3, atorvastatin. I've been practicing these, you see.
Right.
Your mate in his shed is not going to be laughing yet. Hey, now these come in at a massive 24p.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24.
The next one is bisoprol, and that comes in at 32p.
Oh, blimey, that's fun because that's what you're up to now, 32p. So, you're up to 64p. Okay. And I bet some people are actually counting this as you go along.
Right, yeah, probably. Then comes in at number 5, ramipril.
Oh, I used to have that.
Ramipril, and that's 71p.
Wow.
I know, I'm proud of that one.
So 71, and hold on, there's 5, 71, 2, 6, 12, 31, yeah.
Okay.
Go on in.
Yeah, right. And you got a calculator.
Oh, yeah. My phone's next to me with a calculator on it.
And number 6 coming in is a condesartan. Hang on. Condesartan tartan. No, condesartan.
Take 4. Okay. Go on, do it again.
Condesartan.
All right, yeah.
Glexetil.
Just tell us the price, for goodness sake.
Condesartan glexetil.
Blimey.
19p.
19p. I wonder if anyone else has that.
I don't know. Number 7.
Is this your last one?
Number 50 there. This is my last one.
Yeah.
Number 7 is pantoprazole.
Right.
And that comes in at a whopping £1.05.
Wow, £1.05. So we've got 135, 145, 154. 154.
Yeah.
254. 254. 259.
2.59.
£2.59.
So that's £2.59 a day.
Yeah. £2.59.
That's going to equate to about 200 and 500.
I've got a calculator here.
What is that? What is that a year? What is my daily tablet or my yearly tablet total then?
So what do you want me to go by? So we're going to go by
365 days in a year.
There are.
Times that by the total.
So 2.59 times how many? What days in a year?
365.
365 equals 945.
Oh, just under £1,000. So that's going to be about $800, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so £945 a year is what yours is.
Yep. That's
Wow.
what I'm taking.
I didn't work mine out
I would
per year.
tell you what each one does, but I haven't written that down, and I don't personally know.
I see. I've written mine down. You see.
Right, okay.
That's called research, Patrick.
Okay. All right.
Right.
I have to do all the editing and stuff like that, you know.
Yes, he does.
Sit still in your chair, it's creaking.
Oh yeah.
Good. So that is my collection of cocktail of drugs.
Okay.
The legal ones, anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to go.
We don't
yours
really
now,
take
aren't we?
drugs,
No, of course
people.
we don't.
No.
Of course we don't. We're only kidding.
We don't
you.
like people who take drugs, do we?
No.
People like policemen and
Custom officers.
custom officers.
Right. So we're going to go to yours now, aren't we?
Yes.
Your drug list.
Right. Hopefully I'll keep them all awake.
Right. Okay. And you're going to do a special rundown, aren't you?
Well, let me just tell you, a few things, what the prices and all that first.
Right. You're not going to do the rundown and then do the prices.
If you want me to,
Okay.
go on then. Let's do a rundown. This you'll like this.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the rundown to Martin's Drugs.
Greetings, pill poppers, and a little look at this week's chart with all the tablets that Martin can consume. And in at number 10 is Lopamide, and that helps with you know what. Coming in next to it at number 9 are morphine tablets, helping keeping that pain away. And this week's number 8 is allopurinol, and that helps with gout and the joint pain. Staying at number 7 is pregabalin, and that's taken twice a day for pain. Another non-mover at number 6 is pravastatin, recently increased to help with the cholesterol. And moving down to this week's number 5 is prednisolone, and this helps calm the immune system. Dropping down 2 places is this week's number 4, famotidine, helping with a heartburn and gastro-reflux. And moving up to number 3 is Symbicort, and 2 puffs a day keeps that asthma at bay. Well, pill poppers, we're nearly there at the summit, and climbing to number 2 is morphine sulfate, which keeps away that stronger pain. And this week's number 1, the tablet that's holding that cancer at bay, it's lorlatinib.
Well, that was different, Martin, wasn't it?
I know, yeah.
That was pretty good, really. I quite enjoyed that.
And some people might even remember that tune.
And I'm going to ask you now, do you know what that tune's called?
Oh, God, yes, I do. It's something about something crashing cymbals, isn't it?
Yeah.
For people who can remember the music but can't think where they heard it, it was on Alan Freeman's countdown of the top 10 in England years ago in the 1960s, and then other people have used it since. And I just laid there one night and I thought, I could do my top 10 like that. But,
well, that's interesting. So we're going to go through the drugs now.
Yeah.
Are we going to go through them in the same order?
I'll go through them in reverse order like I did in the charts.
Okay, mate.
Okay,
Yep.
so...
go for it then.
So the loperamide at number 10, which I actually said I think in the chart rundown as lopamide, but it is loperamide.
Right.
It's 10p a tablet.
Loperamide.
Loperamide.
And you've got all these totaled up, you have. I haven't got to count them up now. Go on.
Yeah, and we know what that's for. That's for the back doors. So...
Shut the back door.
Yeah, shut that door. Number 9.
That reminds me, I'd left my bike in the back passage. Go on in.
I didn't know you had a back passage.
I haven't got a bike either, but there you go. Go on. Next one.
Number 9 is, don't have to tell you the number, but the morphine tablets, the 15p a tablet.
Right.
Allopurinol is 52p a tablet. Mm-hmm. And my pregabalin is 59p a tablet, which none of these are too sort of vast sort of prices, I don't think. But then we start to creep up slightly. And the pravastatin is 70p a tablet. And the prednisolone is 70p a tablet.
Right.
And Symbicort, famotidine, I missed that one out. That's £1.15 a tablet. So none of these are much more than yours, really, just more sort of on bulk, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The Symbicort, though, is £1.20 a tube. £1.20 a tube because it works out at 30 pence a puff. So, so don't use my puffer.
No, all right.
And then we move right up to the big boys. That morphine sulfate, which is for if I get an extra pain, a really aggressive pain, I have to take this, and it's £171 a bottle.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not.
You don't take the whole bottle, though, do you?
No.
How many?
Do you remember when I told you I overdosed in Bradford?
Yeah.
That's the stuff I overdosed on. God. Yeah, that was what I overdosed on.
So how many sessions do you get out of a bottle?
Well, they run out of date for a start, so you don't, you never use the whole bottle up. It varies per month, really.
Right.
Some days I take 5 milligram, 5 ounce, the 5 spoons.
Yeah.
The 5 ounce or whatever, 5 mil, aren't they?
Yeah, 5 mil.
Yeah. So I take them, and I can take them 3 times a day, and that's where I got mixed up with the calculations.
So how much do you actually take when you went up to the gig that you were doing?
I think I took 15 mil each dose.
Right.
So
how many doses?
45 mil. It was something like that.
Yeah.
And poor Richard, as I said, he thought when he'd come back from checking into the hotel that I was actually dead.
Right.
Because I was so fast asleep. And I'd got through a gig as well.
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
And he was shaking me, Martin. And anyway, so that's the second highest one.
Yeah.
But the biggest one is the lorlatinib.
Right.
Which works out at 78 pence a tablet.
78 pence?
78 pence a tablet, yeah. And which is very, very, which is big. And I have to have 3 of them a day.
Right.
So anyway, my little grandson Alfie, bless him, he came round on over Easter, and he helped me with this. He helped me with all the calculations and all that. So anyway, I worked it all out, and
you said that was 78p a tablet.
78 pence a tablet, yeah.
I thought you had one a lot more expensive than that.
No, that's lorlatinib.
Are we at the end of the list?
Yeah, that's the one that works out so many thousands per packet.
Yeah, but that's not 78p a tablet.
A tablet, yeah.
How many do you take a day?
3.
But I thought we were talking about thousands.
No, that's for the packet.
But how many is in a packet?
I can't remember now.
I'm sure you told me that was like...
It's £7,000 a packet.
Yeah. I'm sure you told me that was like £70 a tablet or something.
Perhaps that's yes. Well, yeah, well, it is.
What?
It's £78 a tablet.
But you just said 78p.
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say.
Because I'm going to have to listen back because I thought, anyway.
Oh, you said 78p a tablet.
Oh, did I?
I was thinking, well, hang on a minute. I've got a tablet that's more expensive than that. That was your most expensive. That's what you're getting up to.
No, it's £78
pounds a packet, and you have to take
a tablet.
3 of those.
3 of them. So that's 200 and odd pounds just for those.
Yeah.
So anyway, I worked it out because I didn't know exactly all the. It's slightly over.
Yeah.
£240 a day.
Wow.
That I have for tablets.
Wow.
That's how much I worked it out to be.
Come on then, let's do a yearly total.
Oh, right, yeah.
Get your calculator out.
Get me calculator again.
Remember mine was around about 930 or something, wasn't it, if I remember rightly?
945.
945.
Yeah,
and you're going to beat me.
Right.
Top trumps.
So what am I working out then? 240.
Times 365.
2, 4, 0.
Yeah.
Times how much?
365.
3, 6, 5. I was thinking of a leap year. I wasn't. And it equals 87,600.
How much?
87,600.
Wow.
That's what the NH. National Health Service.
How much? Yeah.
I could get half a house on that if I cash my tablets in.
Can you just tell them to have the money? Can you just take the money?
God, I wish.
God, blimey.
I tell you what, that's shocked me. You don't think about it, do you?
No. And you have to remember that that's just one patient. You're just one patient of many.
Well, I've got a really good friend called Jeff, and him and his wife. I forgot to tell you, they both want to come on.
You actually surprised me when you said that, because I didn't know you had any really good friends. Really good friend called Jeff.
And he's not very well, bless him. And Claire has to look after him, sort of, most of the 24/7. And she said that she'd like to come on and talk about having, had to care for somebody, all this time. Mm-hmm. But he could easily price me on these tablets.
Right.
For the tablets that he has. I mean, that's 10 of my tablets. And there are a few odd ones that I have every now and again, like if I have to have, what are the tablets for?
Ibuprofen.
Yeah, I think it's that.
Painkillers.
Yeah, if I have to have that painkiller, I have to have another tablet that, because that's in my stomach.
Right.
And I have to have another tablet. But I haven't added all them on.
No.
So there's odd tablets here, there, and floating here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I've just grabbed this list from your Preliminat. What is it again?
This is from the Latinib.
That's it. I was close. Latinib.
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 Yeah.
I'm just grab this list.
It's easy
here.
to say once you know.
I've got my teeth in still.
Now, what's this list of?
This list is the side effects.
Oh, yeah.
This actually explains a lot when I'm sitting here opposite you.
Does it really? Because we didn't realise how many side effects you can get. So we thought we'd go through and see which ones I do get.
Yeah.
So go on, then.
You've got body aches and pains.
Oh, God, yeah. I have them daily.
Yeah.
I often think that's for all the jobs that Linny gives me, which I can't do nowadays.
Right. This is an interesting one. Burning, crawling, itching, numbness, prickling, pins and needles, tingling, or painful sensations.
Yes, definitely in my hands and my fingers. I get, especially in the mornings when I wake up, I have to exercise all my hands. They'll move now, and I've got a bit of a trigger finger on that one. So, yeah.
Changes in behaviour.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I sleep in the garden now.
Is that why you're sleeping by the heater? Because the next one's chills.
Chills, yeah. Terrible chills.
Cough?
No, not a cough, no.
I can't believe the next one.
What?
Because we're never going to be able to tell whether you got the side effect or not.
Go on.
Defects in intelligence.
Oh.
Short-term memory loss.
I was just going to say my memory is useless nowadays.
Learning ability. and your loss of attention.
Who's here?
Listen to me. Listen to me.
No, the thing is, I just before we set up today, Pat came round too early, and I was going to do my quiz. And anyway, that's nothing to do with this. But what I was talking about was the short-term memory. This quiz, right? I used to be able to answer all the questions years ago, but as the decades have gone on, if you just go up to the 70s and 80s, I'm all right for questions. But the 90s and the noughties and all that lot, I am rubbish.
Right.
But someone said to me the other day, this could be a fact. Why? Top of the Pops isn't on anymore. No. And people used to watch Top of the Pops and used to look at the groups and used to get the rundown, and so you would know who the charts were.
Yeah.
And nowadays you only have to sell about 3 records to get to number 1 anyway.
Yeah, it's all downloaded and all this.
I know, but this is probably why I don't know as many pop groups now as what I used to.
Right.
So
difficulty breathing.
Yes, definitely difficult. I have to have an asthma spray for that.
Discouragement. Strange one.
I don't even know what that means.
Dizziness.
Yeah, you get dizzy. I get dizzy.
Dry mouth.
Sometimes.
Ear congestion.
Congestion in what traffic?
What is ear congestion?
I don't know.
Don't stand so close to the road.
I presume it's wax. No.
A false or unusual sense of well-being. Getting a bit complicated now.
They are. No, I'll say no to that.
Well, this one, I know you suffer from the last one, feeling sad or empty.
No, I never feel sad.
But you're often empty because I see your donuts on the side.
There's no,
Or was that different
I tell
sort
you
of
what,
empty?
You can look around
sorry.
this house, and if you find a donut,
I think that's a different sort of empty, actually. A fever,
you get feverish feelings. Yeah,
flushed or dry skin.
definitely. Yeah, 100%.
This is ridiculous. Fruit like breath or odour. I thought I could smell a couple of the plums when I come in here tonight.
Well, I won't ask you about why you've been sniffing plums to know what they smell like.
That's ridiculous. How can you get a fruit or breath like fruit? I've never. Wow. Headache. That's got boring now.
Yeah.
Headache. Hoarseness.
Yes, definitely 100%.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Increased hunger. Come on. You can't claim that one.
No, I'm always hungry.
Increased thirst.
Yeah.
Increased urination.
No, normal.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you could hiss like a horse. You could. Irritability. Irritability.
Yeah, well, you.
Lack of appetite. Well, that one's right out of the lot. We know. What a load of old. Loss of interest or pleasure.
Yeah. Don't want to do this anymore.
Here's one we all wish for. Loss of voice.
No, never.
Lower back or side pain.
Yes.
Nausea. Nervousness.
Yeah.
Nervousness?
Yeah. No, I don't get nervousness.
Painful or difficult urination.
No.
No. Pale skin. Yes.
Yes. No, I have got pale skin. I know.
But you've always been pale.
Yeah, when I have selfies taken, I always notice that I'm more pale. I'm a pale skin.
Yeah, okay. Pinpoint red spots on the skin.
No, I've got bigger spots on my head. Oh no, look.
Yeah. Pounding in the ears.
From you again, yeah. Through these microphones.
You can write this stuff, could you? Well, somebody has, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Running or stuffy nose. I suffer from that.
Yes, in the last broadcast, I actually noticed that I needed to have some nose spray.
This is a comedy show. You couldn't write this stuff, really. Seeing, hearing, or feeling things that are not there.
No.
No.
That's,
Skin rash.
and these are side effects from a professional doctors and things, aren't they? They've worked out.
Ever since I said that runny nose, my nose has just started running. Skin rash. Slow or fast heartbeat.
I don't know about that. I don't check it.
Sneezing. Sore
No.
throat. Stomach pain.
Sore throat, I do, yeah. Stomach pain, no.
Sweating.
Yeah, like hell at
Swelling.
night.
Yeah.
At night times, but something to do with having me fire on, I think.
That's blooming hot in here. today.
Swelling.
Swelling, yeah.
Of my belly.
Well, anywhere, I suppose. That could be to your advantage or disadvantage.
Actually, they always ask me about my feet to see if I've got.
Normally the ankles.
Yeah, it is.
It's ankles, yeah.
To see if I've got any water retention, I suppose.
They always check my ankles.
Yeah.
Talking, feeling, and acting with excitement.
Oh, I'm always excited, yeah.
Right. Thoughts of killing oneself.
No.
No. Put that gun away.
Yeah.
Tightness in the chest.
Yes, 100%.
Trouble concentrating.
Sometimes my mind will go off.
Trouble sleeping.
No, never.
Trouble breathing.
Yeah, get trouble breathing. Yeah, that's more the asthma though.
Unexpected weight loss. I think that should be weight gain. Don't you?
Yeah.
Unexpected.
Well, it did go up really quick.
Right. Well, that's all right, but it doesn't say that's a side effect. It says weight loss.
But that might be one of the other tablets.
Okay. Oh, don't go to there, for goodness sake. Unsteadiness or awkwardness.
Yes, sometimes. Yeah, you feel a bit. Sometimes you feel a bit giddy.
Unusual bleeding or bruising. Unusual tiredness or weakness.
No,
Vomiting.
I don't get the bleed. I get the bruising now and again when I've got one on my knee, and I thought, how the hell did I get that?
Yeah. Well, when I came out of hospital with my tablets, I bruised really easily.
Yeah.
I think that's something to do with blood thinners.
Keep on, you'll get another bruise. Come on.
Yeah. Last one. Weakness in arms, hands, legs, or willy. Sorry.
I don't think the last one said willy.
No, it didn't. That said feet.
Yeah. Well, you know why. That's why.
But you've always told me you've got 1 foot long. But
There you go.
Yeah.
But yes, I do. I'm not half as strong as I used to be.
So that,
I am weak.
mean, when you look at that list, I mean, that is quite ridiculous, really, isn't it?
I know, but there must be one person, I reckon, come in with one of those and said, "Oh, I'm not so strong as I used to." Oh, you know,
Well, you could put.
I'm urinating in a funny way.
You.
Well, they do though. That was one of the things, wasn't it?
In a funny way. I don't think that's. Fancy putting on drugs. One of the side effects, urinating in a funny way.
Didn't it say that?
No, it didn't.
Oh, right.
Oh, dear. Is that why Linny's got a buck and mop by the toilet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I stand the other way around. You see.
God, please. Anyway, that's quite interesting. Isn't it?
I told you that'd be interesting when Linny looked that up. She was looking up all the side effects of it to see how I've been reacting and all that. And then she said, "Have you seen this list?" And so I sent it to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I said, "We'll have a bit of fun with that."
Well, if any of the listeners have got any of those side effects, please let us know.
If they urinate in a funny way.
Oh, no, I don't know whether you could do that, really. But, it doesn't bear thinking about. Still, you know what?
What?
If you've got a joke...
I haven't got a joke.
It's time.
Oh, wow.
Go on, let's have one.
Okay, then. Right, a taxi passenger tapped the driver on his shoulder to ask them a question. The driver screamed, lost control of the car, nearly hit a bus, went up the footpath and stopped inches from a window. It went all quiet for a minute, and then the driver said, "Look, mate, don't ever do that again. You scared the living daylights out of me." The passenger apologised and said, "I didn't realise that a little tap would scare you so much." The driver replied, "Sorry, it's not your fault. Today is the first day as a cab driver. I've been driving a hearse for 25 years.
I'm not quite sure about that one, Martin, really. I've got one here.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Blimey. Have you got any music to go?
No, I haven't. I've got nothing. Mine's pretty plain.
I'll do it. I'll go on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Patrick's joke of the week.
When I was at school with my old mate Rog, we were sitting there in an exam one day, and the teacher come up to me and he said, "Excuse me, Patrick, but I think you're cheating with your mate Roger there." I said, "No, I'm not." He said, "Yes, you are. Look at the answer to the first question. Yes." And Roger's answer is yes. And your answer to the second question is no. And Roger's answer is no. And your answer to the third question is, "I don't know." And his is, "Nor do I." There you go. That brings that to a fitting end, I think.
I've really enjoyed today's show.
Yeah, it was a good one, that really.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I love the side effects. I'm going to keep a track of mine now. And
We'll have to look up another side effects another day of another drug.
yeah, I think they're all the same. That's the trouble.
Yeah. But normally, forgot to say death.
Death.
Yeah, that's what they normally finish with.
You're such a cheerful sod, aren't you?
Yeah, ending
Anyway,
on that.
you mustn't forget to mention our guest next week.
No, we've got. I'm so excited to tell you. We've got Louise Stiggles coming in.
And she's going to tell us all about...
Breast cancer.
Yeah.
She's going to talk to us about dementia.
Yeah.
And she's also going to talk about the club that she formed and when she was a cancer nurse. You name it.
She's done it.
She's done it.
Excellent. And we've got another celebrity coming in the following week, but we can't tell you who yet. We'll leave that till next week.
Yes, we
Brilliant.
will.
Thanks, everybody, for listening.
Yeah, thanks, everyone. Cheers. Hope we haven't offended anybody.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, bye.
And watch out for those side effects.